Welcome. My name is Tim Gilmore, founder and creator of Thinkless Teaching. At Thinkless Teaching, we want to give a little bit of insight of how I implemented the story of math into our own classroom. During this cooperative learning video, Mr. Anderson teaches at Princeton High, where he's currently trying to teach his students how to solve linear equations. His students are struggling with this idea, and they don't see how it exists in everyday life. So Mr. Anderson has his students close their eyes and envision an equation. He tells a story about his gym membership fee and how this equation is representative of it. He'll have your students and his students solve this equation to figure out how long he's been using the gym for. Next, he'll challenge your students by giving them an equation and have them write their own storyline based on this equation. I know in my classroom, once our storylines were complete, I had individual students stand up and share out the variety of stories that exist. It was so cool to see the different stories that can come from one equation. Finally, during the cooperative learning activity, you'll first create a poster as a teacher that looks like such. Once your poster is complete, hang it in the front of the classroom. Then have your students get into designated groups and assign each group an equation from the poster to write a detailed story about. If I may give one suggestion, when assigning an equation to a group, write them on sticky notes and hand them out. The reason I say that is some groups will write this at the top of their worksheet, which will be a dead giveaway for the cooperative learning activity. Once they have wrote their detailed story that is representative of their equation, collect them back and redistribute them to another group. Now have that group read through the word problem and see if they can figure out which equation was chosen for their group, and then have them solve it as well. Once they are done, have each group come and paste this underneath the column that is representative of their equation. Then in my classroom, what I had is I had another group member come up and not only read the word problem, but present what equation they got and what solution they got. This created for great classroom discussion, not only how to solve linear equations, but how they exist in everyday life. We truly hope that you enjoy this cooperative learning activity. Thank you for your time.